Alright, everyone, we are live. And if the audio sounds fucked up, which it probably doesn't, because I did try and fix it right there, it's because a new Windows update came out. The new Windows update reset all of my audio. All my audio on my PC. I love these window updates that literally reset absolutely every audio. If you're a content creator in general, you're a streamer, you absolutely hate this feature. In fact, even if you're not a content creator, it does it even on Discord. So it literally does it on every device possible. And it's so... I hate these window updates that literally reset all your audio. They're so annoying. They're literally the most annoying updates anyway. But anyway, chat, give me like 30 seconds before we get into the gameplay. I've also got some announcements I need to announce today as well. No, nothing really stream related, but there might be less content. So you're going to hear double audio for a couple of settings, because I want to check if the audio is fine. Nothing really stream related, but... Okay, it sounds absolutely fine, to be honest. Okay. So, yeah. Let's talk about these announcements. So, first things first. Over the next couple of days, I'm going to be getting deliveries and all that type of stuff. So I live in a flat or an apartment, as you Americans call it. So I have a buzzard, right? And obviously I usually have the buzzard muted. But obviously I'm expecting deliveries over the next few days. Now I don't think anything is going to come today, because I ordered it like last night. There was a bunch of stuff. And I don't know, there was someone else that ordered, that's why. So I don't exactly know when the stuff is coming. So like an exact time, I could give you maybe an estimate day, but I can't give an exact time. So if you hear the buzzer going off and I have to not stop streaming, but I have to, I'll let you know, chat, obviously, if the buzzer does go off. And I'll tell you I'll be back in a few minutes. That'll be happening over the next few days. I'm ordering like 4 stuff. So that's not the big announcement. The big announcement is sometime, potentially in the next few weeks, I'll make this a community post as well, chat, with the time when it comes around to the time. There's going to be a week where I'm going to unable to stream for 4 days. There's going to be a week I'm going to unable to stream for 4 days because the bathroom walls and the bathroom floor is going to be getting done. I mean, I might do videos or something that day. One day, one of those 4 days, the toilet's not going to be available, so yeah. That's going to be interesting, of course. I will update you all with a community post closer to the time when that happens. But that might be in the next few weeks. Of course, I don't have an exact date. But yeah. So a lot of stuff that's happening. So just warn you all in advance if you don't see any streams for potentially a week, like 4 or 5 days in a row. I'll try and work out something. I don't know what I'm going to do for that week, for those days. Because, I mean, I probably could potentially still live stream, but I'll need to get up early though, so, and I'd prefer to stream during the day, so, I don't know. We'll see what happens when the time comes, of course. But anyway, we need to start clearing out some of these new districts we explored, so let's go to these ones first. Now chat, unfortunately, as I said this last year, not every location tells you if you've on the area, the Reapers, which kind of sucks about Mass Effect 3, so I think we're fine, to be honest, in this sector. So obviously we're not going to do we might do the main quest today, I'm not entirely sure, or the main plot. We're going to do all the side stuff first. Because every time you complete a new mission in this game literally unlocks like 5 side missions. And obviously you want to do them all to get the best more assets. And as for the Citadel DLC, which you might have seen I just discovered, I will be saving that at the very end of the game. We're doing that second last mission in the game. We're doing it whenever we reach the point of no return. Before we reach the point of no return.
I found something.
That's when we'll be doing it. What's the plans anyway? Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention this as well, chat. Get this real quick. Okay, so now if I go back. So as you probably heard, if you were watching my content a few months ago, I said I got a new, I got a Shivan 7 SP7 mic, for streaming, which you don't know that's top and end microphone, right? But here's the problem. I didn't realize you needed a bunch of studio equipment for it. So I've been using my Blue Yeti stuff for the last few months. But I plan to change that, hopefully. Actually go out and buy the stuff. But I'm gonna wait until all this stuff's done in the bathroom because I'm going to pay like £600 for that. I also got to get the living room floor wall done as well, because that's just been damaged over time. But I mean, that's something to do with the council, so that could be up to 6 months. It's already been like 3-4 weeks and that's happened, so that'll probably only be a day though. But I'll probably make a video about when I'm unable to stream for those 4 days as well. I'll do a community post and make a video because, believe it or not, chat, ever since YouTube made community posts access to everybody, I still don't like why YouTube did this personally. I mean, I like that I get the community posts, but I kind of preferred it when you had to have 1,000 subscribers to actually use the community posts because people would actually see the community post. When they gave the community post to like every single creator on the platform, literally nobody sees your community post. Nobody will see my community post. I mean, maybe 3 or 4 people, but alright, we're gonna do the Sari colony first. But
I found something.
anyway, last stream we cured the jellyfish. Very much curious. That's what we did last stream. Cured the jellyfish and the servers attacked the citadel. That's the main part of what happened last stream. That's the thing. Oh, intel. We'll get that in a minute. So I'm not going to waste my time scanning any of these. Because 9 times out of 10 they are just shield. Okay, what's this one?
Signal confirmed.
Yeah, just shield. The great thing about this mod is though, it just scans the entire system. Like, in the vanilla game, if you're playing this vanilla, you have to like keep spamming the spam button, and then you get Reaper ships that chase you, and it's quite annoying. Yeah. So that's the part we got lad. Is there anything else here? Nah, I think it's just this. Okay, that's fine. Let's get the artifact real quick. Would be crew deck. See what this is. See what this intel is.
Dr. Tassoni found useful.
Yeah, we know. Weapon damage, yeah, weapon damage. So we got plus 15% weapon damage, plus Cerberus armor. So we get 35% plus weapon damage. That's actually pretty good.
Good to have Caden back. We can always use him.
Alright. But I'm going to work on getting that studio equipment next month and hopefully get a mic stand as well. And that microphone should be better, a lot better, because the problem with Blue Yeti is, see Blue Yeti, I'm just going to straight up say this chat, see Blue Yeti mics, the most overrated mics ever. They're the most overrated mics ever from all these journalist websites, everything. There's so many things that will put it in first place. See, the biggest problem with Blue Yeti is, it's really, really, really bad at noise. Like, it sounds like I'm shouting as well, and the audio cuts out, it doesn't always take all the audio in. It's got issues. And if I'm streaming a game on console, right, and let's say the audio's coming out my, because this happens when I stream on console, of course. Audio will come out my monitor, because I don't always have, even if I did have a head, not every single console has headset support, of course. Plus I don't actually have a headset right now to use for console. So we'll bring Lara for this because it makes sense. It's Solari, not Solari. You know what I mean, chat. You know what I mean. I forgot the name. It's the Sari mission. That makes sense. Bring it on. I just forgot to upgrade this. Oh, too late now. How bad is Webley in this? 14. Maybe good mods. I don't think weight really matters, so I should give them a better gun. Hey, that way you can't have two weapon mods on. We'll just do increased damage because I don't think the AI is that good at getting headshots. It's very rare to actually know if the stats. Hang on. Good job at better gun as well. Just maximize damage for the them. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't think weapon weight affects them, but it doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you if weapon weight actually affects their ability to recharge time. Recharge, increased damage. Okay, yeah, I'd rather go with damage. It's shocking. Okay, do that. I'm not using iron in a minute, so I actually got quite a lot to use. More weapon damage, more damage to barriers and armor, rip shred, maybe something. I wonder what I focus on. Abilities. Okay. Root ammo. Do that. Do the. Damage. That seems a lot better now, to be honest. Javik. So damage to all targets with the big move by 2050. Per second. That's actually working, so. Alright. The math doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
What were the commandos' orders?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
These settlements were recently used.
Any chat, the great thing is my viewership's been down for like quite a while now on this channel, so if this construction work does get around about, we could just realistically take 4 days off and it wouldn't affect my content at all. Seriously. It might actually be helpful for my channel.
To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
The Asari commandos fell silent because the Reapers were here to greet them.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
The commandos decided to purge this place.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
We're gonna get level 60 very, very soon. It's kind of looks like that mission in Hitman, but this came out before Hitman, so like the Hitman game that this is in. It looks like this.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara!
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep. I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special? You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hid this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
What's kind of interesting about that is you betray Samara and you make more. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, so if you pick more instead of Samara in that option in Mass Effect 2, there'll be no one here. There'll be no one here to greet you. And Mormon actually is a banshee in the final mission of the game. Believe it or not.
Isolated fortress. The Ardat Yakshi must have believed they were safe from the war.
If they knew about it at all.
They learned.
Oh, a camera.
A new enemy.
Not no, actually. I like how this is in the enemy. But we literally fought them in the DLC. I'm just debating.
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
You came!
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falair, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother!
been...
They have Rila!
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falair speaks truth.
What's that clapping?
I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falair.
You sound like the commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falair?
I'm sorry.
Falair! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
I mean, that cutscene was a little bit glitchy. Jabba was like looking at the door like that. It's kind of good. That's the new one. I've not seen that before. Anything over.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
A crowbar when we literally have explosions. That does have a long recoil though. But it's cool. Talking about something I've seen online. You know what's funny too? I know that Cerberus outfit doesn't look the best, but it's the best stats wise. And some people... and some things are like, what do you prefer better? Stats or fashion? And I mean, I like fashion. I like the characters to look decent, they tend to look decent. But though if it's a first person game, I don't really give a shit. But third person, yeah, I can care about how the characters look. What they're wearing, kinda. But I'm more of a stats guy. Like, I gotta have the character look average. Not the OP is fine. Rather than the character looking, oh, absolutely amazing, but being terrible.
bomb.
And Falaire.
Rila, wake up!
Falaire, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up. Rila? Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
What even happened here? Shit, I'm gonna do that. Gone.
We're clear.
For now, let's get back to that bomb.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
Kind of awkward that their mum didn't even say anything.
We're not your slaves. Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falaire, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falaire.
Mother, no!
My daughters. You were all. Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Valere?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery.
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are.
What a stupid ass code. Oh, if I break my own code, I have to kill myself. What the fuck?
Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Valere rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Valere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Well, she doesn't become a Scorpion. Though. Sweet.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Because you can't have two of the same race.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb. There were no Ardat Yakshi left.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Let's let me get some more. Yep, so we get some additional Sally. The point system doesn't really make a lot of sense. The war asset point system doesn't really make a lot of sense in this game. Like sometimes how one character could be better than a whole squad. I mean, I understand that someone that's Justica's point of view, she's very powerful, but some of the characters don't make a lot of sense. Let's just say that.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Alright, fine. See what Adam's gonna say.
Kenneth, do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
You should go see Adams, Commander.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
It went right brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our ezo capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and I'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye, aye.
Well done, everyone.
Commander.
Interesting, more assets. Interesting. Did not know that gave more assets. I've never done that before, to be honest, because I never found the fucking part. I discovered a few things in this map. Set it there. Jeez, I really want to go to the Citadel. Everybody literally wants to go to the fucking Citadel. Literally everybody wants to go to the Citadel. Everybody's like, let's go to the Citadel. 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 Literally every fucking single character wants to go to the fucking Citadel. No joke, chat. Let's go to the Citadel. Jeez.
I found something.
Fine, we'll go to the Citadel. I mean. Sure, we'll go to the Citadel. I was gonna go to the Citadel anyway this stream, but I guess we'll go right now. I thought it was bad. I would personally prefer more assets, but can't get everything, I suppose. Jeez, we're changing course, so I'm gonna go fuel. Well, we're good on fuel now. Okay, well, hopefully these are not both fuel. What's the point of that? Giving me that much fuel? If this is fuel as well, I swear to God. Why? Why? Okay, so we're done with the assets. That's right. I guess we'll go to the Citadel. Since everybody wants to go to the Citadel, apparently. Apparently every character will be able to, let's go to the Citadel. Yeah, I guess we'll go to the Citadel, you know. Because there are some missions in Mass Effect 3 that are time-based, and I'm a little bit worried if we do the other side mission first, stuff could happen. So, we're gonna have to go to the Citadel. Bit strange to get like 10 emails at once saying, let's go to the Citadel! Sure. So we're not going to go to the first apartment, obviously we're going to be saving that for the second last mission
You're
of the
clear
game.
to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
Yeah, we got a few stuff to set that way anyway.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garvug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with any operation.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Shalabi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Shepard, if you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change. Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
You know, if you're gonna die the next day, then or whatever.
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it.
Great,
Might be the last chance we ever get.
As long as you just ruin other people's lives.
A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing, interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
You're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian. You're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one.
That'd be really hard to do. Like, throwing something and head it, and I've been heading it last time. I feel like that.
I said a tough one.
Step aside.
Miss on purpose, sure.
Do it.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
It's windy up here.
Think I'm going to erect a monument right here. Bronze this gun so the whole galaxy knows.
That you're the king of the bottle shooters. Glad you're around, Garrus. Never know when the bottles might revolt.
He's a king! I gave him the easy target! Come on. That was interesting way to catch him. Right.
Spectre status
Right.
recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
See if there's anything we've ever seen. We're gonna explore the entire Citadel because they sent like 5 emails. See.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Ehana, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Listen.
Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed, and CSEC forces have killed the last invading forces.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Will Falair be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire soon enough.
That's Samara's.
Send the girl to your side of the family. Are you kidding? My family disowned me when I married Miota.
See if you might have Bailey's doing anything. Most likely not.
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, everyone's walking around in a day. These are dark days for all of us.
You hear anything about you?
Not a peep. And my kids on Earth. I was supposed to visit them. First vacation in you.
Don't give up hope, Bailey.
Thanks, Shepard. I'm here if you...
Yeah, it doesn't really. Bailey's dialogue just stays mostly the same. I think there's a couple of lines that change, but I'm not entirely sure. There's going to be one or two things I forget about this game.
And our code breakers aren't getting anywhere. I've got our best teams working in shifts.
Status recognized.
Okay. Turn in the wind. You can't upgrade guns yet. How good are we doing on money actually? I'm still pretty poor. Speaks for random. Oh, dialogue in this game a lot.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Leng? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Oh, chat, you know it's the Legendary Edition when, yeah. Because of the original, it's about 2 and 3 would always look at it, but for real shit, I was actually I remember there was a big drama hang about that back in the day, and to be honest, I got a little more controversial as that as well, because I thought they were going to change stuff in the trilogy as well, but seems to be the only thing that really changed, that maybe potentially made the trilogy worse. But in the chat, there's mods out there on PC anyway, you can get the way it used to look like anyway, if that really bothers you. To be honest, it's probably better for YouTube, it doesn't do that type of thing.
Please select a destination. One moment, please.
YouTube can be funny sometimes when it comes to demonetization.
Emergency civilian housing.
You know I don't get monetized, possibly. Alright, chat, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I go to the bathroom. Minutes. Say 2 to 5 minutes. Alright, chat, I'm back. Yeah, 3 minutes. Told you I'd be quick. Easy to do it, you know. Looks good. I'm wearing that outfit. I'm used to them wearing like military kind of outfits. Don't think there's anything else here, is there? It looks like he's still alive. I think that.
Oh, it's you, hey. It's okay, I mean, they'll get here. They always do.
Shit about that.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Shakwa spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days.
Oh yeah, this.
I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference, and our mission may just save everyone. Now is not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Okay. I'll go back to John's challenge, man.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
Stated that his support of the Turians proves that the Krogan are ready to return to the Citadel. Forces continue their assault on Asari's.
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
7% accuracy. Wow.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication. I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel.
He's just repeating the dialogue over and over and over and over and over and over.
No, I've contacted CSEC.
He's preaching about Cerberus. Sabotage Metagels. Gotcha. I wonder who's preaching about Cerberus. Hmm. Oh, look who it is. It's this guy. It's this guy. It's this guy. Oh, it's this guy. Remember this guy in the first game, in the second game? Comrade Verica. This guy.
Cerberus wants our help. And if Cerberus is good enough for Commander Shepard, it should be good enough for us.
Oh, for the love of...
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Wow, it's great to see you again. I joined Cerberus too.
Conrad, Cerberus just tried to kill the Council. I'm not working with them.
Oh no. I screwed up again, didn't I? I'm sorry
Hey,
if I ever accused you of pointing a gun at me when you didn't actually do that.
Oh yeah, that.
I was really stressed out.
That's so funny. Because that is true. That is true. It's, you know why it's like that, chat? You know why he said that line? Because it's a glitch in Mass Effect 2, right? See if you pick all the Paragon options, It doesn't matter what you pick, Paragon or Renegade options in Mass Effect 1. This guy, it will always pick the Renegade option in Mass Effect 2, even if you pick all the Paragon versions, unless you have a save editor. That's the only way to fix it. So it's a glitch in the game, and it was not fixed in the Legendary Edition. Which, to be honest, it probably made sense not to fix something like that. So yeah. So that's why it's like that.
What can you tell me about your Cerberus contacts?
Not much. They wanted me to help recruit people near the medical station.
Which was sabotaged while you had everyone distracted.
Oh. Oh, wait. No.
I'll deal with it. Just don't do anything.
Okay. But I might be able to help you with whatever you're doing now that isn't Cerberus.
Conrad, I'm building an ancient Prothean dark energy device to stop the Reapers. Can you help with that?
Well, I did write my doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology and dark energy integration.
Really?
Yes. In fact, I may be able to find some ancient tech schematics that could help you with construction. Hang on, I have an old contact. Ah, come on, Hossel, help me out. Sorry, the war has him scared.
Hossel? Gavin Hossel, the tech researcher?
Yeah, it's a lot of Mass Effect 1
Tell him
things.
this is for me.
I had no idea you two knew each other. Small universe. Okay, he's forwarding the schematics over. Oh no, it's in an ancient Asari dialect. We'd need a lot of ancient Asari writing to translate.
Would this collection of Asari matriarch writings help?
Once again, you have to collect a bunch of them in Mass Effect 1.
Yes, it would. Okay, it's auto-translating. Let's see. Oh no, the technology falls under an existing patent. I can't actually access the schematics without a license from...
Did we buy a license?
Elkos Combine?
Yeah, we bought it.
How did you even? Well, this is great. Okay, here you go. Hope this helps you build that dark energy device. Anyway, good luck fixing the metagel dispensers. I'll just be here. Not touching anything.
Weren't you running a shelter for war orphans on Ilion?
Yeah, it was doing well until the Reapers attacked. Ended up spending most of what I had left getting the kids off-world. I'm sorry if that was...
No, you did the right thing.
Thanks.
So what was I saying? So what I was saying first was those 4 decisions that came up with those 3 decisions with there are a bunch of decisions you had to make in Mass Effect 1. So the Asari things, you have to go out in the world and explore all of them, you know, those parts. So we clicked like A on a bunch of them on Mass Effect 1. Yeah. You have to do, I think, about 80% of them, which we did. It's pretty much impossible to do 100% of them, because I think they're glitched out, some of them don't spawn in, or some of the planets are glitchy. Mass Effect 1, so it's going to be glitchy that way. Then there's another one in Mass Effect. Then the weapon licenses is another one. Then obviously doing that guy's favour is another one. I can't remember who that guy was, but anyway. No, I think I know that was the guy in the Exogeny guy where you had to pick up parts in Mass Effect 1. It said that I can't remember the name of it, but they're like the headquarters. So yeah.
You doing okay?
I'm doing great. Listen, can I ask you something though? Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
We'll defeat them, or we'll die trying. There's no other option.
Yeah, okay. Listen, another question. Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
You just asked me that, Conrad.
Sorry. I like to ask all the questions I can think of, and sometimes I forget which ones I've asked already. I should go.
Seems this place is hard-pressed for supplies. I think I saw some guys fighting over a thermal clip.
A what?
A thermal clip. They stop weapons from overheating. I'm sorry. Just a joke.
Wait. Where do these thermal clips come from? I thought weapons cooled down.
Yeah, that was true.
They used to. After the Geth attack a few years back, we switched to thermal clips.
Well, that sounds like a major step backward.
It lets guns fire with more power, and soldiers can pop in a new clip instead of waiting for the gun to cool.
Fine, sure. You can still wait for your gun to cool down on its own, though, right?
Well, no. The in-gun cooling tech was sacrificed to make room for the thermal clip.
Okay, that's just... You might as well be going back to limited ammunition.
It's not ammunition.
I just don't think it's a very good idea.
I'll be sure to let every military organization in the galaxy know that.
It's not a good idea, but two points of view. Why I understand why it was changed. One reason, and the main reason it seems to be being changed is because EA wanted the game to play like a modern shooter game, where you only have a certain amount, like Call of Duty, like you only have a certain amount of ammo and all that type of stuff. And the other reason was, this is my personal reason why I think it was changed, and I've not seen anybody talk about this, why that it was changed from guns overheating to ammo clips. Because you can put certain mods on your guns in Mass Effect 1 that make it, and if you get the right weapon, the gun will never overheat. The gun will never overheat at all. The gun is legit broken, overpowered. Yeah, seriously, you can do that in Mass Effect 1. And a lot of people probably don't know about that, but you can, if you know what you're doing. See what I was going to say.
Did you lose anyone back on Earth?
No. I mean, extranet friends and such, but I don't really have any family left.
What about your wife? Conrad, do you even have a wife?
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, no, but see...
Conrad, if you have some kind of weird shrine of me, I'm gonna be very unhappy.
It's just a poster with a few candles. It's very tasteful.
This guy.
Shouldn't you go repair that medical station? I mean, people are dying, right? Shouldn't you go repair that medical station?
Now he's just replacing the same dialogue over and over again. Okay. Comrade, very cool man, well funny character. I like these comedy characters. That Comrade guy is so shit.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you, and you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Well, I'm not looking forward to slapping my armor back on, but I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it.
Ah! Careful!
Tattoos. Tattoos are interesting. Personally, I'm not really, I don't like tattoos, but you like them, you like them. Those. Okay, so where's this other mid here we get repair?
I fixed the sabotage. The metagel dispensers should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Great work, Shepard. And listen, I'm sorry for... Hey, that's him. That's my Cerberus contact. Hey, you! You're under arrest.
Damn. You're giving to the lot, man.
Shepard, did I help?
Yeah, Conrad. You helped.
I don't even feel anything.
Actually, I sabotaged his gun. It might have looked like it fired, but that was just the thermal clip overheating. Hi, Commander. It's me, Jenna. You helped me a few years ago when I was working undercover at Cora's Den.
Another Mass Effect 1
And
decision.
now you're volunteering here.
Right. Shellick showed me a few little tricks when he had me working undercover. Guess that paid off, huh?
You saved my life.
I can't believe you were willing to lay down your life for Commander Shepard. You're so brave.
Oh, the commander and I go way back. Let me give you a hand, and I can tell you about it.
Interesting. At least now he actually potentially got a real wife long term. Instead of making that up. Cool reference. I like that. I like that. It's kind of interesting. I don't think any franchise does that. I cannot think of any franchise at the top of my head. Maybe Dragon Age, but it's also made by Bioaware. The decision you make in the first game affects what happens in the first game. Honestly, I cannot think of any game that does it.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on some.
And I don't mean just a generic game, like, oh, I don't mean like forced decisions in first game. I mean by a game, it's like more of an RPG kind of game.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
It's kind of awkward.
I always thought this place would be cool if it didn't involve so much walking.
If you're in pain, I could carry you.
Ass.
You just introduced me as your personal assistance mech.
Yeah, well, it was the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
You don't really want to introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional. Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot. But points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalachvas Linron.
Ew.
Your turn. Counselor
Okay, we already
Tavos.
got that. Anything else here?
I've recovered some texts from a library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D-24 if that would help.
Really? Oh, damn. Couldn't hurt. Thank you.
Okay. Got two more locations. One or two more locations to check, chat. Then we're gonna go back to space. God, okay. And as I said, we'll be doing the Citadel DLC pretty much at the very, very end. Let's see if anybody's at the hospital. I don't think we have anybody in the hospital, but we might have something.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Welcome to Certa.
Sure. Buy that.
Thank you for shopping.
Buy the last medical upgrade.
Noel, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Okay, I'll shut it down. Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital. Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
Ah, so we gotta look around for them. That's weird. Why it came up again? I guess we need to look around for one of those computers. Ah, so we can't go in here anymore. No one's even in here. Okay. Yeah, who actually does become the counselor after Bedina? I don't think anybody does come the human counselor the rest of the game.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac.
Spectre status
Right.
recognized.
Alright, let's go to Jimmy Tron, see if there's anything here.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Thank you, Earth Clan.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal
Everybody, just like Earth Clan, Human Clan. I know, chat, I could literally not do as much of this to be here. Then you lose a lot of war assets. You get a lot of war assets points for actually going around the Citadel, unfortunately. I mean, I think you get about... No joke, chat, I think you get about 40 to 50% of the war assets in the game for like the Citadel stuff. But maybe not that much. Maybe not that. Maybe more like 20 30%. But especially the side content, you're talking like maybe like 20%. So if you don't do all this stuff, you get a bad ending. It does kind of ruin the replayable. I do agree. Type point of view.
Second human Spectre assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council. No replacement has been selected.
I'm talking about cheating. Seriously.
Surprised this place can still get supplies for a menu like this.
Maybe it's better if we don't ask how. Or where.
I'm glad we're taking the time to do this. I could use a sanity check.
Things have been pretty crazy.
You know, my life flashed in front of my eyes on Mars. And there weren't enough moments like this. With people I care about.
How are you feeling these days?
Feeling up to whatever the Reapers throw at me. And grateful that I convinced you to sit down for half a second and relax.
Yeah. I think it's a good time for us to have a heart-to-heart. What are you drinking?
If you're trying to butter me up, it might take a nice steak sandwich, too.
So?
Shot of whiskey and a good old Canadian lager. Think they have it?
More likely to have Batarian shard wine.
At my parents' place in Vancouver, drank more than a few beers on their balcony, looking over English Bay. Yeah. Beautiful view. You know what, though? I feel good about our chances.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lets me sleep better at night.
You not sleeping, Caden?
Maybe a little restless. It's just, you plan a career, you focus, and then suddenly the world's ending and it's too late to find someone.
Someone?
We've been friends a long time, Shepard. Have you ever known me to be with anyone? I mean, I guess I'm just choosy or patient or... I don't know. Maybe what I've never found and what I want is something deeper with someone that I already care about. That's what I want. What do you want?
Let's just keep it short.
I'm sorry, Caden, but we should just keep it professional.
Sure thing, no problem. I understand. But, okay, look. I just want you to know that I consider you a friend. Okay? A good one. Damn, this is way less awkward in my mind. Mostly, I guess I just wanted you to know that I admire you as a commander, and I value your friendship.
You're my brother, Caden.
I'm glad to be part of the crew.
What'd you call it? Sanity check?
Sanity check.
That's kind of interesting. Caden's bisexual because if he plays femme shit, he's interested in Mass Effect 1. I'm pretty sure he's also in Mass Effect 3 as well. But he's obviously got some interest, but I don't want to go with Caden. I've already made the decision, it's Tawi. That's who we're doing in the series. Kind of weird how they do this before you meet Tawi.
Damn it, the Alliance needs that thing right now. The obelisk of Karza was supposed to contain Trojan.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna go back to set them again. Oh god, chat, this game is set though. I'm still trying to find this damn fucking computer we got here.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
I don't really have a lot of spare time for chatting these days.
In that case, let's get back. I'm sure work's piled up.
Probably.
Hello, Shepard.
No, I'm a little bit scared of some of these dialogue options we make. That's why I'm picking like let's keep it professional, that type of stuff. Like I don't know if you say friends, it comes into potentially a. I don't know if it becomes into like a love interest. Then it's kind of weird. The Mass Effect 3, I think they did that a big flaw. I think they should have waited to give you the option of that dialogue. A potential interest until you got every single crewman that you can remove romantic in the entire show with you. Granted, if you do play as a friendship, also you can't do the tower in that, so probably makes sense for that reason. But I feel like they should have waited maybe a few more missions.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
Should check the bill here, see if I authorize this. No, I've already done it. So they still can find those other computers. I'm entirely sure where they spawn. Wireless chat. Wireless chatter. It's not. Wider.
Forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster.
Alright, chat. Let's take the dogs in there. Then we'll take Normandy. Because I still get to find those other couple of computer
Now
things.
arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
From Reaper forces. Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed, and C-Sec forces have killed the last invading forces. Hey, it's you. Still waiting with you. Yeah, I'll take that. To the genophage, Trilogy have announced an alliance.
No, still nothing. Maybe it's just not radio. Obviously, chat, I'm not going to spend forever looking for this. I do want to get some missions done as well. Crossing the stream, not just dialogue. Constant. I see someone else straight as well. Shit. Probably because they've seen games they don't like. You know, I can't wait till we get. If we ever do get above 1k subs, I can't wait. So when people don't unsubscribe, I don't see it. Man. Channel's not growing. I don't know what it is. I don't think we're going to be honest, chat. I know this is a negative view to look at content, and I get this. Nobody should look at content like this.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant. And may I ask why you think...
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
Holy crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital.
So we've got Batarian codes, and someone with a grudge against humans.
Looks like... Okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
Okay, we're going to go to the last one. I think I know what the last one actually is. Yeah, it's a glitch to the edition as well. Yeah. So not be a negative person, chat, but I genuinely don't. I don't know. Yeah, my goal this year was to reach 250 subscribers at the start of January. We've only gotten like 40 or 50 so far this entire year. Seriously. Even though I think I've done like over 200 streams by the end of the year. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, chat. I don't think we're going to reach 200 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm just going to be straight up honest. I don't think we're going to reach 200 subscribers by the end of the year. Who knows? There it is. Maybe if we do like a GTA game on the channel, we might, but I don't think we're going to reach 200 subs. But anyway, chat, let's do this. Interact with this.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
What the fuck? Just go right through his body.
Shepard.
Balak.
You should have killed me on that asteroid over Terra Nova. I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
All I did was stop you at Terra Nova.
Yes. After you ruined my plans, my government accelerated research efforts on the Leviathan of Dis. Have you heard of it, Commander? The ancient organic dreadnought my people recovered from Jartar 20 years ago? Sound familiar?
A Reaper? Your people were studying a Reaper corpse.
Yes. Looking for a way to reclaim our place as the true power of the galaxy. Hundreds of our best scientists were enlisted.
And then they became indoctrinated.
When the Reapers reached Karshan, our own people betrayed us. Defense grids were deactivated. Ships fired on Allied targets. We were destroyed from within because of you.
How's it my fault?
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us? I'm trapped on this citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony, and I can't save my people. But I can end you.
Really? You're gonna blame it on me?
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people. But what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system, well...
It would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I'm uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
Our ships are yours.
Why does he threaten to kill you?
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. But we're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Spectre Authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
Nobody knows as well. There we go, so we get some more assets. The Terrian fleet. Alright. Let's do a mission or so, shall we?
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went off-planet to try and make money. Hung with a lousy crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this exciting message. He found an organization.
Yes, I was to dodge Charlie anyway. Thanks for bringing me.
You always pull through, Commander. We've received the supplies from Tactus.
Everything good?
Indeed. We've acquired some very useful equipment. As such, I've been able to enhance the effectiveness of our Medigel delivery systems. I've also collated information that Liara may find of interest. Check with Cliff. So, Udina finally went over the edge. I never really liked the man. Now I know why.
No, not had a lot of dialogues. Yeah, Dino is always kind of.
I find using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressed.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Sure.
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that.
Okay.
Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Well, your dialogue's a bit fucking out of date.
The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are.
Key inch. Okay. Give me 2 minutes, chat. I need to go do a pee. I'll be back in a minute. Back. Don't check it. Work. All right. Okay. Right. So let's go and do this wee side mission. Jesus. 1.5 already. Fuck. It's crazy. Seriously? I've not done a lot this stream. I feel like we've not done a lot. Excuse me. Ex-Cerberus scientists. Let's see. Right, so I think I know who. I think I know who we meet in this mission. Well, the worst character in the series. So there's only one Mass Effect 2 character I should keep in the entire squad. I mean, I guess he counts as a Mass Effect 2 character. Yeah, actually, he does count as a Mass Effect 2 character. You know, I go with Dark. Yeah, we'll take 80. Sure, I'll take 80 enough. I was certainly going to take Caden, but yeah, nah. I feel like the human characters are always kind of pointless in this trilogy. I feel like I can barely use them. No offense to the human characters, but the let's just say their writing is not as interesting as other characters in the franchise. Let's just leave it at that, chat, shall we? Yeah, the human characters, they don't have the best. Sure, some of you understand. Some of you are probably like, what? There's probably a few people actually love. I think they're quite average, to be honest. So we're level 55. We should share the when pushed. Blue shields. And that'll be us. Garrus. I probably should. Nah, mines are useless. We should charge speed. We'll do push damage. Okay.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
We have not been provided many details.
Sir, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
What the fuck? Who was that, Paul? Built that? That's what I meant by the most interesting, less interesting companion in the loot areas. I literally, there was only, okay. The 3 missions I used Jacob in Mass Effect 2. 3 missions. Yes, 3 missions.
No wonder Cerberus abandoned this place. It's freezing.
All right.
2 of the missions was you had to use it.
What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
I mean, I did use him for the whole Overlord DLC, but that's because I had no one else to pick between him and Maloranda, so yeah. That's why I used him for that.
Push forward! Maybe we can flank these guys. Watch for it. Sheriff?
Roger that!
Enemy neutralized. Look for survivors.
Jacob, how bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
So that should make this harder. if you play as Jacob's dead, you actually have to survive another wave of
Jacob.
enemies.
Oh my god.
So I guess one good thing in the show.
All right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now, but they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Still.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Staying out of trouble, I see.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole.
Thought you
She's
would
in
have said
charge
something.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were going to find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Jacob did not recognize me. This may be an opportunity to surprise him.
Let's just focus on the mission, Edie. Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
He's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
So it's kind of showing you something interesting, chat. So I don't think anybody's really done this in Trilogy, but if you play the same shit, right, you date Jacob in Mass Effect 2. I don't know who the fuck would do this in the franchise, but I'm sure somebody out there done it. There'll be the rare Jacob lover out there. I'm sure there will be. That thinks he's a really great written character when he's actually awful. They'll be like, yeah, Jacob's great written. He cheats on you in this game on her, and she's an absolute fucking bitch if you dated thingy. So yeah. So that's the only reason why not. I said bad Jacob. It's anyway. Oh, that's fucking. Remember this guy in the DLC?
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project Overlord.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes. Well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
You know, it's kind of crazy. See, if you keep David alive, David just ends up getting killed, I'm pretty sure.
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
If the servers are going to end the research anyway.
I have to go. And I'm not even going to pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
Keep the technical Stockholm cells back their own crates. They need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
LG looks tiny in your bag. For an LG.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped 1 box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
You ran with over 40 people?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
A dangerous choice.
So these refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive. This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get 2.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
I walk around that shit. I'm an idiot as well. Never mind about the pulse yet.
Shepard, I'm in here.
Hey, you okay? How've you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good. You look good.
I would say it like that. After you got shot.
Defending their ideals? I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her? You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus, I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
And what did all that fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I remember him being an idea.
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever...
Yes, right.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
I thought he was going to comment something, so... That would be fun. But I guess not. Because Edie and Garrett's... They're only two Mass Effect to... Oh, you get something later on, though.
Sanctuary. Look, let's just focus on getting out of here alive. No, I'm okay. Let's just do this.
Yeah.
What would these people have done if we hadn't shown up?
A hastily assembled militia is no match for a Cerberus force of any kind.
Okay.
Got the jump.
Yep. What?
We must locate the satellite tower.
You get a Mass Effect 3 part. Movement. Damn, I just followed this. We'll go up to that anyway. Just activate this.
Jacob, this should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
Hostiles landing. Heads up, shuttle!
They are dropping from above.
Enemy on the mountain, go!
Gotta get him off that gun!
Oh god. Nice.
Keep low and find cover. We have to get up there and activate those AA guns manually.
Stop shooting. Put this one first.
Power restored. Gun 1 reset. Circuit incomplete. The other gun is still down. Let's get over there. Failure at junction. Repair and reset.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs. Edie, I need you to fix this.
I will make the repairs.
No.
Ready, Garrett?
Yes,
Let them do their worst.
good, great tech expert. Who knows? Good idea. They're already dead. Yeah, jump out one at a time. Why are they jumping out one at a time when they want to all jump out at the same time?
More time is required.
Yeah, they're not smart, they're jumping out one at a time. No, I mean it could be an effective strategy if you want the gun might have to be low. But you're probably going to lose more casualties in the long run doing that. The gun has to be low, the only one person gets covered before it starts shooting again. Rather than like, you might get more casualties short term if everyone jumped out, but long term more probably survive.
Gotcha. I'm on it. Copy that. Let's get these people out of here.
Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where are we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the elusive man's cause. Your call.
Wait for my go.
You can begin the evacuation from the command.
Got it.
Oh. She's gonna go for the buttons. She got already addition to that. Just curious. Yeah. Nope, it should go. Okay.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go.
That's kind of weird.
Stand by for shuttle launch.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
How do you put everyone under 16 that shot by itself?
Alright, everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Get those people out of here!
Suicidal. Biological warfare, can't say I'm surprised. So, let's see, I'm see you.
Double time it. Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad.
Understood.
Jacob, bring up the main door. Got it, Shepard. Here we go. Okay, let's get these people out of here. Here we go.
I have a visual.
Take out that shield generator. Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right? We got this. Just need to hold them a little longer.
I mean, yes, I can send in an Atlas. Probably. You know Cerberus. Keeps getting predictable.
That was the last of the civilians.
Shepard,
Well, it's gone to these. Bye-bye, we're absolutely correct. Take the other dinner. And not even half it's got maxed out, that's the easy part. Took a couple more and I keep forgetting to do that.
Jacob, landing area cleared. This place is crawling. Bring the shuttle to you. Roger that.
Then you Trevor always goes back to the shitty AR every cutscene in this game.
Shepard!
Commander!
Out by the skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
You don't want to join the team on the Normandy?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is important to me. It's where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
Keep them safe, then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Okay.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
Okay. EJ said that like she was gonna talk or something and it would surprise him, but it never happened, strangely enough. Don't know if that was a game glitch or something, who knows. The Reapers are slowly but steadily pushed back. Measurable, so our charges are now measurable. Which is not bad. We still got a bunch to get though. We still gotta get to... we still gotta get one major battle, but we can get another 1,000 more assets. In the main game alone. Then we still got this other side stuff we might have to get. There's probably a few other stuff we still gotta get. But yeah, we got a bunch of egg servers and some Turians. Not bad. 5,500. Hopefully get another 2,500, hopefully. I mean, we don't need to get 8,000. I think it's only either 7,400 or 7,600 for the best inning. I'm going to say side chat and I'm going to say 7,600.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Again? Again? Yeah, that's like a glitch. I think that's like a glitch. Yeah, I mean, we'll check anyway, but...
Are you sure you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is. Though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right. I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
Okay.
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him. Don't mind us. Just telling James here what it means to be a real soldier. Another time, maybe.
Hey, Commander. Hey, Commander.
Boring, James. Hey, Commander.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours. Doctor?
She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay. Good to see you again, Shepard.
Still think you can win this, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mentioned those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift.
This about.
Shepard, remember our agreement? We'd open a bottle of cerise-sized brandy every year, and it's my turn to buy.
But it hasn't been a year yet.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
Doctor, put that bottle in a safe place. We'll crack it open to celebrate our victory over the Reapers.
I admire your optimism, and I'll look forward to the day we can share it. Till then.
That's so just a bit there.
Hello, Commander.
You've been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah. Not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vicarian. He was pretty good with a gun, but he thought he was some kind of hotshot.
Yeah, I knew this wise-ass Marine named Jimmy Vega. Sounds like a pole dancer on Omega. Always got on my nerves. But the kid was alright. Had guts when it counted.
And together they cured the genophage.
And stopped Cerberus from taking over the Citadel.
And finally kicked the Reapers from this galaxy and into the next.
With a little help from their friends.
Nah, it was just us. But mostly me.
That's gonna just. Okay, did you notice? Salute. You can only speak to everyone every time you complete a mission in this game. It's kind of crazy shit, but I'm not ignoring it, but I'm not doing them all because this is a stream after all. It's not a video. If it was a video, yeah, I could shorten the line for this. Definitely, like all the walking around and all that, absolutely. But nah, I don't know what I'm gonna do though. Those 4 days that I'm gonna be able to stream for. I might do 2.
Commander, Caden was looking for you. I believe he's in the crew quarters.
Okay. Oh yes, they made the ass with great purpose.
Hey, what's going on? You got a minute?
Sure, Caden. What's up?
You know, I've just been sitting here thinking.
Uh-oh. Okay, hit me with it.
So those Cerberus scientists, they were good people.
What do you mean?
I mean, Dr. Cole and her team, they seemed like good people. Knowing that, what do we do? I mean, what if there are more like them trapped inside Cerberus struggling to get out?
Tell me what you think we should do.
I don't know, Shepard. These are the hard calls. I mean, the decision to sacrifice the one for the many, the choice to leave someone behind till you're in that moment. So, yeah, you know, I don't know.
Anyone that comes forward, like these people, we help, no matter what. That's the best we can do.
I know.
Sometimes the best we can do won't feel like enough, but it's all we've got.
So the scientists that put you back together, that saved your life, they were good people.
They were professionals. I didn't know them all.
And the elusive man?
Was he a good person?
Once? Ever?
Well, he gave me what I needed to stop the collectors.
Right, exactly. But so you never saw this coming from them? From him? Sorry. I'm not sure what I want you to say here. I guess I'm just looking for some sort of insight on the elusive man. Something.
Back then, he wanted the best for humanity, and he had resources to spare. But then it became humanity first, and at any cost. And that's a very different thing. But this? No. I never saw this coming from him.
Okay. Well, thanks, Shepard. I'm glad we could talk about this.
Meanwhile, you should find a way to take your mind off things.
I know. Joker did ask me to give him some poker tips. He keeps losing his shirt to James.
Good luck with that. Joker has a terrible poker face.
Great. Well, I like a challenge. See you around.
They're really not what that's supposed to be, but...
Hey, if you get a moment, we should head out to the Citadel for a snack. I know a place that, still has steak. I should get back to this report. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, some of the dialogue's still kind of updated in this game. Yeah, there must be a few bugs like that.
The Cerberus scientists are safe with the Alliance. The brass thinks they'll be a big help on the Crucible.
First Grissom Academy, now this. Nice work.
You know how fighter pilots put those little stamp things on their cockpits for each kill? I'm thinking of getting...
There's a good trick about subtitles. Even though there's no rights, gets rid of the volume, you can still get them talking. Yeah. Could have done that shit, but don't know. Meds tell me I think we've done it. Probably something we're missing. I hate why it doesn't tell you when you've 100%ed every area in this game. I really don't like that. I don't think we've been here. We can always buy fuel anyway. We can always buy fuel anyway. Some of these non-Reaper controlled areas.
Signal confirmed.
I'm glad I checked. I'm glad I checked. I'm glad I checked. I fucking knew there was something here. I freaking called it. More acids as well. I was gonna say we're running a little low on raw acids. I was gonna say there must be something we can get a little bit more raw acids. Let's go south first.
I found something.
Okay, so we get some fuel here, so see if we can get more acids. What do we get on it? 300 out of this. Oh, that's really easy. Yeah, more raw acids. Get some fuel, so 200 units. Can be more, but do that. They did make it a bit. I do wish they kept the fuel extension upgrade that you got in Mass Effect 2. I think that was a terrible decision. Why did they?
Signal confirmed.
I get it. What the Alliance was doing, they wanted to fix the problems of the ship that Cerberus controlled, right? But why would you remove the fuel upgrade? Because that was not even a Cerberus. Cerberus didn't even ask for that upgrade. It was by another companion. Even then, you all betrayed Cerberus anyway. So Cerberus should betray you. I should be more. That's a lot of fuel. That's a lot of fuel.
I found something.
Well, what happens if you run out of fuel? Nice. I actually need that for once. Alright, we're gonna want more assets. That's good. We need more assets. What are you going on?
Signal confirmed.
Yeah. Okay. Artifact. Okay, hopefully that gave us like 2 or 3 more hundred more assets. Hopefully. That'd be quite nice. How will that? We didn't. Some worse. Okay, so we've 100%ed this district. Good. I don't know what that artifacts were. And there's lots of fuel cubes. We're really skint. We're skint. We're skint. 100%. 100%. 100%. We'll check here real quick. Chat, we're gonna do a real quick check on the settings mod. Just a few minutes. Bro, I don't think there's anything up over here. There's a few deep. I just want to double check all these areas. Check there's absolutely nothing to get. Nah, nothing at all. I wish it updated said we completed the sector. But maybe it doesn't do that because another planet will show up later, you know? Potentially. What's this? Also, that's a rack name. Yeah, nothing here. And that section's done, that section's done. We'll check these 3 sections real quick. What about these? Anyone done all these? Yep. That will be, yeah. It's not a waste of time. Trust me. That's a waste of time. Once again, nothing. Alright. I highly doubt there'll be anything like Krogan DMC. I'm not even going to waste my time scanning that. I'm going to check something though. Right. There's so much I've said though. So yeah. Nice. Setup. Fucking put the setup. Would have said I don't want to do a couple of things, I suppose. I wish there's a way you could, like, you know, like, skip, but...
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
This is the only thing I know definitely. Oh. Ah, Jacob is...
Hey, Shepard.
I had a proper suit again.
I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure, I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow. Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's... nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
Okay. I think that's something now.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
Okay, Jacob. I do feel like they did do a bit of a better job of Jacob's character in Mass Effect.
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through with this.
A general is no cheese. That probably actually does matter to war assets. We're not here for shore life. So what do we need to? Citadel. So we actually got quite a lot here. So we got a few things. Investigate ours. So we actually got a lot to do at the. I did want to do a main mission this stream because I feel like we've not done a single one, but
Recognized. Please select a destination.
yeah, we just so much to do. That's the problem. Let's do.
One moment, please.
I do see this. Me personally, I do actually consider this a little bit of a downgrade of Mass Effect 3. And if you don't like this part of Mass Effect 3, you don't like the Citadel and the Mass Effect trilogy.
Thank you again, First Class.
I actually don't disagree. I think there's a bit too much time at the Citadel in this game. I don't think it's that bad personally. I don't mind these types of things, but I get people might not like this. And I completely understand that. Shit, I think we're fucking. Let's just go back. Let's just go back to space. I mean, getting all these parts. I mean, they are war assets, but if I find them, I find them. I've looked pretty much most places. I wish this game needs to do a better job of updating some of the missions, because you complete some like side content, like your missions don't go away. It's a little bit annoying.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right.
Commander?
Getting up to see. You don't stop to anybody. Sorry. Alright. Alright, let's do the main mission, shall we? They're far, right. It kind of reminds me of the Outer Rim of Star Wars. Yeah, I guess that's how you tend to survive the Reapers. Just be as far away as possible and make sure there's no, check this up district. Matty. Matty! M-A-T. Nothing? Nah, Reapers. Nah. Strange. I feel like there's maybe something here, but it seems too empty. We just wasted like 400 fuel. 350 to be exact. Maybe worse. Alright, let's go to speak to the Courage.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Your homeworld? You mean Rannoch?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them?
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
They don't even know what to say.
Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system, when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win, we're...
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes. Cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Shepard.
Tally. Admirals, I'll ready a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have helped.
Thanks, but I knew you had your own problems. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
And what about us? Would us being together divide the fleet?
No. Well, possibly. I don't know. But right now, I've got civilian ships taking fire. Can we keep this quiet? At least in front of the admirals?
Sure thing, Miss Vas Normandy.
Thank you. If you want to talk in private, maybe you could invite me up to your cabin?
Maybe I could.
And for the record, still totally worth it.
Okay. Well, let's wait till I get to the car.
Commander?
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
Hey, you're not alone.
This was supposed to be my father's fight, but he left me with all of this. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. You've given up so much, stood for too long without allies. I didn't want you to do this alone. So, if you're ever lonely, just let me know.
Tally, nothing between us has changed. Unless you wanted to.
Kila, Shepard. I'm not going to beg, but I didn't come up here just to see the fish.
No, you came up here because I asked you to. I want you here. With me.
Okay.
Yeah, the romantic systems are very interesting in Trilogy. I picked Tally for this playthrough. You actually picked a decent amount of characters. Lara's quite a good choice as well, which I picked a massive amount in this game. But because I got rid of Ashley, that's why. I mean, Lara's more interesting than Ashley for romantic. Her Garnish is quite interesting as well, but I've never played the Friendship, so I can't comment on that.
Gabby, is it true you helped repair Edie's mobile frame after that last mission? Nothing to report, Commander.
Commander?
Yes, it is not updated, cool. What about the Admirals? The Admirals in front of the ship. First, actually.
Commander Shepard.
I hate why he has to walk so slow through that door. Yeah.
Shepard. Commander.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tally?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I'd like to. Believe me. But my people need me here.
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation. But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
Any idea where Legion is now?
No. In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover, or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy. I could have warned it about the invasion. I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Here else we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna see.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the Dreadnought.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and life ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far.
Turians would deny with them.
But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
What can you tell me about Admiral Garrel's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Like Rogan's the peak.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
I'll let you get back to work.
That was a good one that wanted to, like...
Thank you, Commander.
Do stuff to there, wasn't it? Was it not? I don't actually remember, but 5,000. Get a little bit less than I was hoping, but still got about 250. That's not too bad. Yeah, we still need like another 2,000 for the best ending, but I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident we'll get it, chat. Especially if we can do something interesting in this Orion versus Careful. We make some right decisions. We make some smart choices. They've been updated apart from that. I doubt it. I don't think anything else has been updated, does it? Nope. 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 No. I wish I said it would update. Okay. I want to do that. Well, we should have to get one. I don't need. I don't need 5 more. What's this? What's this? Right. The ships do look good in this. I always say this argument, no, like the Mass Effect ships are quite small, right in size, even though Dreadnought's quite small, but I always say the situation, like, what about Star Destroyers? Like, where's this Reaper fleet? That would be an interesting thing, you know? Reaper ships. Like, with Star Wars Star Destroyers, would a Reaper ship to struggle against them? And I'm not even if they did destroy Star Destroyers, what about Dreadnoughts? Or, well, they're not called, what are they called Dreadnoughts in the Star Wars universe? Superstars. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but they're like massive. You don't really see them in the movies. So you're going to Tawi for this. You know it's going to be interesting. Because you get some interesting dialogue if you bring James in. Believe it or not. So we have some new weapons. Yeah, it's actually a bit shocking. Kind of weird that you can put 2 damage mods on, but you gotta do it in a certain order. I wonder if I can read this. James. Right. Oh, that's Towie, right? Ah, right. Oh, I think that was the last time I used James. Quite a while ago. That's why I didn't have the right mods on. Get a better one. As I said earlier, I don't think weapon weight does much. I could be wrong there. Actually, what about Commander Shepard? So that's 1.5, so what would it be about? Only 75 gigs. 125, that's not too bad actually. So 145 versus what, 125? Honestly, that's such a small noticeable difference. Still means the abilities will charge fast. I would like them to charge a little faster, but you probably get a pistol one if you want your abilities to charge the fastest you can. Right. I should have actually checked the other ability first. Stab shotgun. Right, Towie. See. Very bad radius. Increase damage, reduce damaging again, somewhere around running in, we'll do that. I've also got droid as well. Jeez, we'll do charge speed. It's a bigger upgrade. Tech. 50%. That's 50%. Yeah, we can try access to the 2 drones. How to do overall damage when it explodes. You see its damage, shields. I don't know how that's 50%. My god, fuck me. 50% and 90 is 45. Not frickin' 110. So that would be what, 135? Jeez, man. We'll do additional targets because I got my one to do that. Then we'll do sabotage. Much of it. I think you can max out all the Sherpa's agilities, you just can't max out rotation. We'll do rotation. 100% is actually quite a lot. Increase damage attack rate by 50%. That's increasing damage. That I don't really get that. Do 100% more damage so you attack more often. I mean, to be honest, that's the exact same. It's not really a buff for that, attacking faster.
We're approaching the quarry and home system.
If it's
ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comms?
Same amount.
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
I mean, especially if you sang the Soviet national anthem. I made the Russian one.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
All right. Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security. Nice to meet you, Sparks.
Sparks?
Yeah, you've got lights in your... head. You're kind of small and jumpy. It just came out.
If you say so.
That's why we brought James. The one time I'll bring James. Just kidding. James is not terrible. I think he's not a bad written character.
For the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
That's why I brought James, because he's got some funny lines on this mission. Especially later on. I mean, bringing Gareth probably would be good for nostalgia, or bringing Lara.
No wonder the Quarians are having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
At least still smaller than the Star Destroyer, though. I mean, those things are fucking massive. I mean, any ship in Star Wars is really any battleship. That's not talking about the is a dreadnought. It's they are called dreadnoughts.
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots. structural weakness.
Yeah, they're just sitting there saying those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Actually, why do the Grace not use Windows? Technically, in the first game, it looks like they have to see the player to actually know they're coming.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
Okay. We'll play this mission and that'll be us to do, chat. I'm confused. What am I gonna do? Really, I'm gonna get up there. Clearly. It's not allowing me to get up there for some reason. Okay. Come on, Mass Effect. Allow me to jump up. Hate to move in this game sometimes, I'll admit that. Oh, there we go. Even though this game is Unreal Engine 3, and there was some game, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I don't know a lot of games that had super great movability in Unreal Engine 3. I know about Unreal Engine 4, the open world games on Unreal Engine 4. But Unreal Engine 3, I don't really know much.
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Got it. You're clear to board. Any trouble, Commander? All quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Thank you for having me over.
Well, I don't actually know where I'm going.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, take a look at this.
That cheese guy's like, what's going on?
There, it's open. We're clear to go.
I don't care about that question.
Impressive.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits.
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
Of course. Fight the gay. Who does pop the gay?
Think I found that hull breach you mentioned.
Watch out! Get incoming!
Control vibration. Don't know if it's just a me thing, but I really do not like control vibration.
Holy hell! Where'd they come from?
But you can't turn it off in this game.
They're deaf. They sent alerts to every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
Going loco!
Network intelligence. As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive.
What do you think, Commander? Disable their shields.
Then take them down before they recharge.
Simple enough. But is this the first area where you fight in the game that actually has a proper separatist shield? I guess if you don't do the side mission. Engineer class is interesting. I wouldn't say it's a bad class. Just I don't know, a lot of people don't use it. But it's kind of a class that's good at weapons and abilities.
Dreadnought Operations Center is just ahead.
Let's get a soldier, obviously.
Let's get the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
I can see
The
that.
Raptors are moving in.
Try hiding now, asshole. Watch out! We've still got close hostiles.
Mines. Yeah, this gun, my god.
Let's see if that console is operating.
Literally, see the second this gun breaks their shields. This gun, I think, is broken. I know this gun would be like this though. I wonder if it fixes the recoil. It's the only bad thing about this.
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
what about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
Shepard Commander.
Watch it! Coming in from the ceiling!
There could be cloak hunters as well.
They brought friends!
Someone's not the problem, it's to get frame on the problem. Especially in Mass Effect 1. God, Mass Effect 1, the pet frame were actually quite scary to mess with. Mass Effect 2, yeah, not the biggest threat.
Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive. This ship design is almost Quarian, but not quite. It's meant for synthetics, not organics.
Reminds me of that collector ship I blew to hell. Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery.
I appreciate what you're doing here, Shepard.
Well, I care deeply about the Quarian people.
It's good to be back on the Normandy.
Let me know if it's too quiet for you to sleep, and I'll find you someplace louder. Okay, what am I missing?
Shepard and Tally became physically intimate during their fight against the Collectors.
Too much information. Thank you, Edie.
Why you bring James? You're so funny, like. That's why you bring James. I mean, other characters are interesting, but that's why I bring James particularly for this mission. See, guys, I'm trying to get the best things that are like one-liners in missions as much as possible. That's why I try and bring them. Of course, I don't look online.
A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Let's see, we're talking about this, but let's just say like I could say we're renegade, even though like mostly Paragon options throughout the entire game. If I got Mass Effect 3, you can go both. You can go both Mass Effect 1 as well. No, it's kind of risky.
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun! You ain't kidding!
We should be okay if we stay in cover.
Yeah, because in Mass Effect universe, if you take a single bit of cover,
fire now, boys. Let's move. There's a lock. Come on, let's get out of here. Son of a bitch!
Watch your shield! Stick to cover!
Another one? Still not destroy the gift shields. Fire. What we're waiting for. No. Kind of weird if you're taking cover, even if you're not like behind, like you pop your head out, some things can't damage you in this jungle. It's really weird. The thing like that in Mass Effect 2, there's like this certain enemy, I can't remember the name of it, but shoot at a bunch of stuff. It's pop shield anyway, doesn't actually kill you. Still, that could be death. Bad situation. We went by the deactivation console. Hopefully that doesn't affect anything.
Shepard! Grab my hand! Hang on!
But I don't think there's any mission like bear in mind.
All right.
Okay.
I thought I'd lost you.
You were worried?
You bet I was. You dying because the Geth overrode my hack? Think of my reputation.
Yeah, you were worried.
Come on. The drive core shouldn't be far.
Imagine that, Shepard died by that. Be a bit of an embarrassing death. How many times he's cheated death already?
That's definitely Reaper tech. But what's...
Shepard Commander, help us.
Legion. You know this thing? Yes. It helped me fight the Collectors. It's on our side. Sure about that, Commander? Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Okay.
Far side of the room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The Creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and rewrote the heretics for what? Nothing?
No, you successfully rewrote the heretics. The decision to ally with the old machines was difficult. Had the creators not attacked, it would have been unnecessary.
We'll have you out of there soon.
Interesting.
Got it.
So the current hit the casualties, but the death will be more powerful.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
Yes, you can tell by now. Because there's a, if you kill Legion, it's some other guy gets replaced here.
As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline. Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming!
The Geth fleet is destabilized. Signal is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw. The patrol fleet will cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Girl.
Let's see what the Quarians can really do. Combat roll!
Play my turret for once.
Ron, check your screens. The Dreadnought is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship if we strike now.
Damn it! This is our chance to withdraw the civilian fleet safely.
What are you talking about? We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance. Heavy fleet all forward. Take out the Dreadnought.
Patrol fleet, hold position.
You do that, the heavy fleet gets wiped out. And if we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Damn you!
Damn it! What are they doing?
Focus on the Geth. We'll worry about the Admiral later.
But that fucking Admiral's gonna get some of this. Jesus, fuck me, this gun is not good against airplanes! I found the one gun this gun sucks against. So this gun sucks against Geth Primes. Kind of broken against everything else in the game, but Geth Prime, I don't remember many new.
Patrol fleet, flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
Maybe it's still one. Okay.
All ships open fire.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
Shepard to fleet. Hold fire. I repeat, hold fire.
They're not responding.
Damn it.
Assholes.
We are taking control of docking protocols.
We'll be right there.
Or either a bunch of fucking robots. Oh, let's kill the guy that maybe, well, we just killed. We're fucking robots.
Damn thing's coming apart.
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Left! Hurry!
The bank door is closing! Double time! We'll take it!
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there? Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter, transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go.
Didn't I think there was something in the storage? I mean, it's a fighter. I'm surprised he even fight.
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead...
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
We haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
You did the right thing. Just give me a heads up next time.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad there's at least one other soldier in the room.
I do like the American choice where you punch him though.
Ron, we'll talk later.
Boshtet. You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Hi. Admiral Koris sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
Wait. Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about it?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
Good one.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Garrow. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator live ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Okay.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our call system is jammed. Can anyone hear this? We have
Run! The Kinesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Ganesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, we'd have lost the ship. The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
I'll let you get back to work.
Oh, if she failed that.
Thank you, Commander.
Alright, chat. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. That's gonna be today's stream. Well, we're not blah blah. Don't expect. But that's what happens when you do the final mission. I think that mission was gonna take like 40 minutes. Better chat. We'll talk to more of the companions next stream, which Mass Effect stream will be on Friday. As I said, over the next few days, I will be waiting for deliveries, so the buzzer's gonna go off potentially a few times when I'm streaming. It shouldn't be a big problem, but just to warn you all in advance, after ever like not stop streaming, but like pause the stream for like 5 to 10 minutes. Because I'm on a flat, so it can take a little while for them to show. Most of them are alright, but some people don't know what the fuck they're doing. Seriously, even though it tells them. It's just the way they are. So yeah, got some stuff coming through. Yeah, and as I said, the 4-day thing will be happening, I don't know, sometime maybe in the next few weeks. This chat, this might be passed down, it really depends whenever they're available for like half a week. I'm entirely sure what I'm going to do that week. Content, hopefully, that does happen pretty soon. There's not like a new game comes in that I want to do on the channel. But if it does, it does. Life sucks, you know. You can't get everything you want, unfortunately. But that's the way it is. But anyway, chat, I've got nothing else to say today. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow starting to play from the channel. But anyway, chat, I will see you all next time. Peace out and